Project is my final work, and it's consisted of my master thesis, my written part, and this project piece that I'm presenting here at the museum. It's interesting that we're here at the Volkskundemuseum because I chose this place because of the connections in the thematics between my work and my research and the museum's focus as well. As a starting point, takes the myth of the so-called Patagon giants that arose on the expedition of Spanish explorer Ferdinand Magellans in 1521. He set out on an expedition to try and circumnavigate the world, and once he arrived to the southern tip of South America, what happened there was that they encountered the native Tepuelche people, and an account was made that a population of giants, that these people were in fact giants of 3.5 to 4 meters tall. This event for me was the actually triggering point to dive into researching why this happened, why this myth. How does it come to this in the first place? What are the perceptual biases that we have? Why do we perceive a culture as that of being other, simply? Why do we other different cultures in that sense? Why and what happens with this myth? What's its function? In a sense, when we talk about knowledge building, myths come there and sort of fill in the gaps of things we do not know, or also maybe tell us a lot about those who are forming the account, which is interesting. So I looked at this myth and the problems, the immense problems it brought from many different angles, from the historical, anthropological, maybe geographical, ontological side. The work is mostly theoretical work, but it also encompasses a presentation, which is formed out of, let's say, 2 pieces which are connected. In the piece here, in the glass showcase, we have a heart made out of porcelain, which I made myself, and it is set on this beach and a certainly exotic environment, a stereotypical exotic environment which alludes to the fact, to the exotification that was taking place. The palm is a bit of a humorous element and plays a bit with the notion of size, of scale, how we perceive things as such. The heart is also a symbol. Why the heart? It's a symbol of, in a way, it's a gesture with which I want to bring back the heart of the giant, to give the giant its heart back in a way, which I believe by the mythologizing of the people was taken away from them because they were objectivized as people. So in this small gesture, and kind of making it in a glass case and making it look kind of almost sacred, it's a gesture of giving back and showing with this precious material that how precious this heart is as a symbol. Central piece is actually, if we take this piece of paper with a map on it, it becomes a device actually, a device with which when we stand in front of this projection, it's a dia projection or a text, and we are invited, the audience is invited to search for the text, where it is focused, and only where it is focused you can read it, and you can only, of course, read it thanks to this device. Very ephemeral, the work, and it's in a way it's a symbol of okay, I didn't say what the text was, and the text is actually an account of the myth as it was created by the journal keeper of Ferdinand Magellans' voyage. So it is exactly his words and his citation, and we can read it when we stand in front of it, and in a way the myth is present only when the reader, when the visitor is evoking it with this device. In a way the device is a map of the southern part of South America, and it's symbolic. A map is used to navigate through unknown territories, to help us find our way. In a way, this is a symbol of helping us find our way to knowledge. So we can read it, think, and then the myth is gone when we take it away. And we can take this piece of paper as well.